our volleyball fans who are still tuning in the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League, we welcome you to Quick Set, brought to you by Smart. I am Mikey Bueg together with Kayla Reyes and Caitlin Bernal. And now as we head in to our semifinals, tingnan muna nga natin ano nga ba ang naging resulta ng ating matches earlier. Of course, the Arellano University High School won in 5 thrilling sets against Bethel Academy, and the Far Eastern University Diliman won in 3 straight sets against Lyceum. And now for our first semis matchup, it's King Montessori School going up against Bacolod Tay Tung High School. And for our last matchup, it is between the UAAP rivals NU and Adamson. And now let us first take a look sa ating graduating senior from Bacolod Tay Tung, Jothea Ramos.
My school is Bacolod Tay Tung High School. My 5 volleyball idols is Eliza Valdez, Gemma Galanza, Eliza Bertolano, Dina Wong, and Gia Morado. Because gusto ko pong makatulad sa kanila pag nandito na po ako sa Manila. Name 5 financial apps in your phone that you can live without: Messenger, IG, TikTok, Viber, and iMessage. Name 5 of your dream travel destination: Baguio, Japan, China, Korea, and Thailand. Thank you.
And there you have it. That is Jothea Ramos' top 5. At magandang nakikita ang other side naman ng ating players. And I'm sure you guys are looking forward to see our matches for today. So saan nga ba natin mapapanood ang ating games? Of course, the 2024 Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League is live on the Smart Livestream app. Free and open to all networks. Also live on Smart Sports and Puso Pilipinas. You can also watch us on Shakey Super League Facebook and on TV at Solar Sports. And of course, we can't wait to see our games for today. So that's it. There you have it. This is Quick Set, brought to you by Smart.
From 18 teams down to 4, it's Kings Montessori School led by Kai Lieses, who will compete against Bacolod Tay Tung led by the ever-reliable Almendra Lejo in the semifinals of the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. Both teams have showcased exemplary volleyball throughout the season. Can the Thunderbolts march closer to the title, or will Kings Montessori School score another upset? I am Kayla Reyes alongside Caitlin Bernal for your panel this afternoon. Caitlin, who do you think, or who are you expecting to step up in today's match between these two teams?
Well, Kayla, personally, I think that KMS's team captain and setter Ayana Humawan will be stepping up again and continuing her good form to activate KMS's very lethal attack line. But on the other hand, for Bacolod Tay Tung, I am looking forward to seeing De Leon and Ramos produce more numbers for their team to give us a very thrilling semifinals matchup today.
Definitely, each of these teams would really want to book that first ticket to the finals happening this Sunday. But before anything else, let's now take a look at our updated bracket. So far, we see KMS and Bacolod Tay Tung advancing to the semifinals, which will be our match shortly. Then later, we'll have NU going up against Adamson. And whoever wins each of those games will be battling it out in the finals of the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League on June 9. So let's now move on here to our last game recap. That's Kings Montessori School versus Bethel Academy. That's Kings winning there in that's Bacolod Tay Tung rather, winning in straight sets versus Bethel Academy 25-17, 25-23, and 25-17. After failing to even reach the quarterfinals in their appearance in the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League last year, the Kings Montessori School continued to impress in their run in this year's tournament after booking a spot in the semifinals. They lorded in over our red-hot Bethel Academy squad in straight sets here, 25-17, 25-23, and 25-17 to move on to the next round and set up a meeting with Bacolod Tay Tung. Kings Montessori School managed to win several key departments, scoring more attacks, 41-31, and committing few errors, 18-25, to help secure the victory. So can the Kings Montessori School continue to play at a high level today against the Thunderbolts to help them secure a ticket to the finals? And one girl that really outplayed and shined the brightest here for Kings is Shahana Lieses, one of the twins in the Kings Montessori School with 18 attacks. 15 of those were attacks, 1 block, and 2 aces.
Like what I was saying, Kayla, Kings Montessori School definitely have a very lethal attack line, and a big reason here is, like what you said, the twins with Ashley SS producing amazing numbers for us so far.
Now, let's move on and see the last game here of Bacolod Tay Tung. They defeated Arellano University High School in straight sets, 25-17, 25-21, and 25-20. The Thunderbolts stayed perfect and continued to impress in the 2024 Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League with a straight set quarterfinals win over Arellano University High School. That's 25-17. As I mentioned earlier, the first set, 25-21 and 25-20. The Thunderbolts asserted their might with 40 spikes against the 29 of the Junior Lady Chiefs. But the girl who did the damage on their side of the court is Ana Francesca Hermosura with 14 points, 9 of those coming from attacks, 1 block, and 4 aces.
Seeing the statistics, Kayla, it will definitely be a battle of who has the better offense, seeing that we have very powerful spikers from both teams.
I'll now turn you over to our floor announcer for the callouts.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and the action continues inside here the Paco Arena for the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League 2024. It's match number 39 between the Bacolod Tay Tung High School Thunderbolts and the Kings Montessori Lady Vikings. Let us now meet your players. First, from the Kings Montessori Lady Vikings, let's call on team captain number 7, Ai Humawan. First libero, number 17, Bianca Dunca. Number 3, Shen Niviero. Number 4, Ash Yeses. Number 5, Claire Figueroa. Number 8, Paula Palma. Number 9, Mine Escote. Number 10, Sim Ildefonso. Number 11, Kai Yeses. Number 16, Sam Ildefonso. Number 18, M. Mesa. Number 21, Justin Decena. Number 23, Priska Gindap. And now for the Bacolod Tay Tung High School Thunderbolts. Starting with team captain number 7, Chutea Ramos. First libero, number 19, Rhea Tomas. Number 1, Ana Hermosura. Number 4, Jan Rose Bulang. Number 6, Rose Almendralejo. Number 9, Amor Bartolome. Number 10, Francesca Hermosura. Number 11, Abigail Labajo. Number 12, Donna De Leon. Number 16, Jaja Ramos. Number 18, Brianna Ang. Number 22, Carla Dusaila. And your second libero at number 14, Mary Bonta. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting your officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Antonio Espartero. Your second referee, Mr. George Soliman. your starters. First, from the Bacolod Tay Tung High School Thunderbolts. Let's call on to court our team captain and opposite hitter number 7, Jutea Ramos. Setter number 4, Jan Rose Bulak. Outside hitter number 6, Rose Almendralejo. Middle blocker number 9, Amor Bartolome. Outside hitter number 10, Francesca Hermosura. Middle blocker number 12, Donna De Leon. And their starting libero at number 19, Rhea Tomas. Head coach for the Bacolod Tay Tung High School Thunderbolts is Mr. Ian Macariola. And now for their challengers across the net, the Kings Montessori Lady Vikings. Let's rev it up with team captain and setter number 7, Ai Humawan. Outside hitter number 4, Ash Yeses. Middle blocker number 9, Mine Iscote. Outside hitter number 11, Kai Yeses. Middle blocker number 21, Justin Dicena. Opposite hitter number 23, Kriska Gindup. And your starting libero at number 18, M. Mesa. Coaching the Lady Vikings is Mr. Glenn Gomez. It's match number 39 in the semifinals round between the Thunderbolts and the Lady Vikings. Best of luck to both teams.
Again, it's the Lady Vikings Kings Montessori School up against Bacolod Tay Tung High School. For the starting unit here of the Thunderbolts, we have Ramos Bartolome, Almendralejo, Hermosura, De Leon, Bulak, and Tomas as the starting libero. On the other side of the court for the Lady Vikings, it's Gindup, Lieses, Decena, Escote, Shahana, Lieses, Humawan, and Mesa for their starting libero. So semifinals, game number 1 here for the day. Bacolod Tay Tung up against Kings Montessori. Whoever wins this match books that first seat to the finals. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken in Mojo's now. So Tay Tung there with the first serve. First point. Care of Kai Yeses.
Kai Lieses. Of course, she's going to be the one starting the point run here for Kings Montessori School. Perfect transition on the side of the Lady Vikings. Off the block hit for Kai there.
To serve now, Justine Decena. Good serve, good up there by Tay Tung. Middle attack, good for defense there by Kings. Humawan to the middle. Ball still alive, great floor defense here. Yeses to attack, and back-to-back points here for Kai Yeses.
Ang ganda ng pinapakita ng dalawang kapunan na to. They have amazing floor coverage so far. But of course, Kai Lieses just knows which defender from Bacolod Tay Tung to target.
Kings Montessori just played a quarterfinal match yesterday. They defeated Bethel Academy here in straight sets. So a very dominant win by Kings. So good momentum as they step in here to the semifinals. Meanwhile, for Bacolod Tay Tung, they also won their last match yesterday. This time versus Arellano University High School. So 3-0 run here for Kings Montessori School.
So far, the Lady Vikings have been operating at a well-oiled machine. Kai Lieses has been very dependable so far for Humawan here.
Of course, we hope to see the same girl stepping up. That's Hermosura. And of course, the Lieses twins. But Bacolod Tay Tung responding there with an attack of their own.
The Bacolod Tay Tung getting their first point from the middle. Easy point there. Great quick attack connection from the setter and Bartolome.
Great setup there by Bulak. Service error here by Almendralejo.
Kayla, that's what we're hoping to see less of now that it's the semifinals matchup, and errors can be very costly at this point in the tournament.
Faulty reception there, but great finish coming from Francesca Hermosura.
She wasn't given the best of sets on that sequence, but great execution from Hermosura from the left wing.
Score is 4-2, still in favor of Kings here.
It's an
And an
ace.
ace this time coming from the Thunderbolts.
Great trajectory on that ace there.
This serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. Simple serving, just a standing serve, but filled with so much float and just dropping straight to the ground there.
And with that, Kayla, 2 aces in a row. Point is now tied at 4.
Better reception now for Kings. Yeses with another point. But this time coming from Ashley Yeses.
I think we're going to see a lot of movements like that from both sisters, Ash and Kylie SS. Very dependable because both sisters are now, Ash rather, is in the front row.
So good intention there by Ramos to try to use those hands of the blockers, although miss hitting that one.
Kudos to KMS there for establishing their block to intimidate Bacolod Tay Tung's attackers.
Bulak to Ramos in the opposite side, and Ramos gets a point in the opposite.
Free swing there from Ramos. Great height to that spike as well. Great setup.
Set to the open there. Bulak to the open side. That's a point coming from Francesca Hermosura once again.
Francesca Hermosura is a very powerful spiker. Whatever set she's given, she's able to make the most out of it. And that's all about that arm swing, actually.
Miss serve there coming from Ramos.
So far, we're seeing 2 service errors on the side of Bacolod Tay Tung, and none so far for KMS.
Good serve coming from Kings, but great pickup by Bacolod Tay Tung. And another point here for Francesca Hermosura.
That's what I was saying, Kayla. She is a very powerful spiker because KMS's defenders were at the right place at the right time, but they could not contain the power on that hit.
Another ace here from Bacolod Tay Tung. So now rather 8-7 is the score here, but take a look at this service ace from Bacolod Tay Tung. Score is 8-7 in favor of...
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid. Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
See the previous meeting of these two squads, Bacolod Tay Tung and Kings Montessori That's winning in 3 sets here of care of Bacolod Tay Tung, 24-26, 25-22, and 25-23.
So, Kayla, it's good to note that before this, it was only best of 3. So, it was a very close meeting for both teams, actually. But Bacolod Tay Tung did lead and dominate in terms of attacks as they were able to earn 51 spikes overall.
Let's now hear from Mikey Abueg on the sidelines.
Caitlin and Kayla, as you have mentioned, these two teams are no stranger to each other, and now as they meet the second time around, the Bacolod Tay Tung Thunderbolts have mentioned their need to improve on 3 skills, namely their receive, pattern, and blocking. The coaching staff of the Thunderbolts also have mentioned how there is no pressure for the girls dahil nga kapag lalo daw silang nape-pressure ay mas bumabagal ang pagkuha nila sa panalo. Meanwhile, for the Lady Vikings, this is a fresh opportunity to bounce back. Inaamin nga nila na pinungunahan din daw sila ng first game jitters during their first meeting, kaya kahit lamang na sila ay nahabol pa. But this time, we can expect the girls to have a stronger winning attitude together with their heavy services and variation in attacks to help them get that win. Now, Kayla and Caitlin, who do you think between these two teams will book that first final seat?
Well, it's going to be hard to predict who will go home and win this match and who will, of course, book that seat to the finals. But before that, let's see another point here coming from Bacolod Tay Tung, care of Bulak with a 1-2 play.
It's good to see that Bacolod Tay Tung is in the mindset that there's no pressure on this game, especially seeing that they were also in the semifinals last season. And kita naman yun natin sa game na to, Kayla, that they're playing with great energy and great rhythm, all thanks to Gulak maximizing her attackers, and of course, Hermosura with powerful and impressive spikes.
Definitely, these two teams are no strangers to one another. So let's see if Kings can continue to play well in the tournament as they have been doing, or if Bacolod Tay Tung can remain without any losses.
Now up to serve. GSS.
So scores now 11-8. Bacolod Tay Tung with the lead. Another powerful attack here coming from the Thunderbolts.
Kayla, parang kanina, it was KMS who had the momentum, but now it has shifted to Bacolod Tay Tung.
That smart power play of the set was presented by Smart Live More today. Definitely, I agree with you there, Caitlin. Momentum shifting from both sides of the court. But Bacolod Tay Tung really putting pressure on that serve and giving Kings a hard time with their reception. Lieses to attack, and someone
That's a net touch on the
touched the
side
net
of the Bacolod Tay Tung High School.
in the side
Point
of
goes to
Bacolod.
Kings
So,
Montessori.
point here for Kings Montessori.
Oh, there was a net touch on that sequence. I hope KMS uses that to their advantage, taking advantage of the errors on the side of Bacolod Tay Tung to catch up.
Good serve here. Both teams serving well so far in the first set. Free ball here for Kings. Humawan to Lieses. Bulak sets it up to the open side, and a big point here for the Thunderbolts.
That was a great swing on the side of the Thunderbolts. Perfect transition. Great height on that as well, and nothing that the Lady Vikings defenders could do about that.
Ildefonso with a point here. That's Simone.
Great choice there from Humawan to go for her opposite spiker. I think it will be beneficial for the Lady Vikings to go to their opposite spikers more kasi parang nababantayan na sina Lieses on the left wing.
Lucena here with a serve. That one sails out. Good read here by the libero. Tomas Rhea May.
Rose Almendralejo to serve.
Almendralejo here with the jump serve. That one, unfortunately, going to the net.
2 service errors in a row. Let's see if this does anything to the momentum of either teams.
Calieses with the jump serve there. And great play coming from Bulak to activate Jothea Ramos in the front.
It's the second technical timeout.
First combination play that we've seen in this game so far, and very well executed by Ramos. With an exclamation point on that hit.
Enjoy Only 5G data, Only calls and texts, and Only Netflix mobile on us. All with smart postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with smart postpaid. Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus Only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more with Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
This Shakey Super Fan of the Day is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. So to our volleyball fans, you still have time to make your way to the Paco Arena here in Manila as we have one more game later on this afternoon. It's UAAP rivals NU going up against Adamson for their own seat in the finals. Ildefonso from the back, denied there at the net by Bacolod Tay Tung.
Bacolod Tay Tung just boasting their great net defense so far to shut out all spikers on the side of the Lady Vikings. Let's see kung anong magagawa ng Lady Vikings about that impressive net defense that Bacolod has been showing us so far.
Service goes out.
Serve goes out here for Tay Tung, but they still have a 5-point lead in the first set.
Sim Ildefonso to serve.
Sim Ildefonso on the service deck for the Lady Vikings. Bulak chooses De Leon in the middle. Too much angle on that attack.
That was great receive on the side of the Bacolod Tay Tung, but unfortunately, that power tip just lands out of bounds for Bacolod Tay Tung.
Great receive there by Tay Tung, and Ramos capitalizing as she is in that front line once again.
Ramos showing leadership on the court. Kaya she makes it look so easy. I think it helped na ang lapit ng set sa net, so she just hammers it down for that down-the-line kill.
And unfazed by that two-man block there coming from the side of Kings Montessori. So Bulak to the open side once again. That's Francesca Hermosura.
Bacolod Tay Tung with amazing attacking sprees here so far. Hermosura again with that hot hand to give us a very powerful cross-court kill.
So far for the side of Bacolod Tay Tung, we have contributions all around the floor. We have Ramos doing the damage, De Leon and Hermosura, but Ash Yeses responding here for Kings.
I think Ash and Kyle Yeses will definitely want to step up in this set like they did in the first half of set number 1, because they have quite a few to catch up on.
Strong spikes from both ends of the floor here. Back row attack is good for Ramos.
Ramos delivering that pipe attack Still with the down the line angle, but
For the Thunderbolts.
good enough to
Number
deceive
7,
defenders of the Lady Vikings.
Number 16, Jaja Ramos again. 20, serving 14.
So timeout coming from Kings Montessori.
Sorry, Lady Vikings. Running score, 20
Let's
to
listen
14.
in
In favor
to
of
their
the
huddle.
Bacolod Tay Tung High School Thunderbolts.
Yung passing natin kailangan i-workout.
Kaya naman namata ka dyan. Basta lang talaga. Ako na bahala. Go. Kaya na to.
Kasi yung blocking, nakataas na yung kamay nyo eh. Kung kaya nyo, i-press nyo.
Go, 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 go. Yes, right. Ito kasi.
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
It's great to hear their setter and team captain, Ai Humawan, encouraging her teammates na kaya natin to kasi mukhang yung body language nga ng Lady Vikings, they seem to be quite
20,
demoralized at
14.
this point of the set. And Coach Gatigan also reminding them of their blockings na kung kayang i-press nyo para ma-intimidate naman yung mga attackers ng Bacolod Tay Tung.
And an attack error here for Kings Montessori.
Great intentions from Ai Humawan there to go for that quick first tempo attack, but unfortunately too low there for her spiker.
Powerful serve coming from the side of the Thunderbolts.
That's a point for Kings
Bulak
Montessori.
unable to get to that second ball, so point here for the Lady Vikings.
That was a very important point the Lady Vikings got because it was her Masura on deck again, and if you remember midway through this set, that's when Bacolod Tay Tung got their lead kasi sobrang lakas ng serve ni Her Masura. So it's a good side out on the side of the Lady Vikings.
Ash Yeses with a jump serve of her own, but that one sails out this time.
Unfortunate error on the side of Kings Montessori School. Hopefully they'll be able to side out again if they're looking to catch up on Bacolod's lead.
De Leon,
Service
service error. So substitution now for Kings. Palma in for Ash Yeses.
Ai Humawan to serve.
Team captain Luhil Humawan serving it up for Kings here. Bulak. And good shot there coming
For Bartolome.
from Bartolome.
Bartolome with that easy power tip from the left wing.
Rose Bulak to serve.
And great eye there, seeing that there was a big hole in that floor defense on the side of Kings. That followed up here by a service ace.
Timeout. The Kings Montessori Lady Vikings.
Speaking of
Running
defense,
score,
that's definitely
24-16 in favor
laps
of
that we've
Bacolod
seen
Tay Tung
from
High School
Kings
Thunderbolts.
Montessori School, which they'll definitely have to address in the next set.
Yung passing, mag-focus kayo. Kasi dun sila kumakana sa una sa passing eh. Kaya target lang kayo. Yung libero daw nakasimangot, sabi nito eh. Yung libero daw. Ayusin natin. Kasi yung ginagawa natin dito, hindi natin ma-convert dun eh. Yung passing, finish strong. Finish strong kahit matalo tayo sa first set. Finish strong, nak. Finish strong.
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
Yun na nga ang sinasabi ni Coach Gatigan is to improve on their passing because nalalamangan na nga sila through the aces
Substitution
of
for the
Bacolod
Thunderbolts.
Tay Tung, and special
Number 6
mention
now.
there
Number 22,
from
Carla
Kings
Dulzaina.
Montessori School's libero.
Number 4 out. Number 1, Ana Hermosura.
She is meant to be the defensive specialist. So other than the setter being the vocal one on court, the libero also has to be
Ladies and gentlemen,
quite
it's Ana Hermosura
vocal
now
and quite
serving
loud
at
in
set
terms of
point.
back row defense. for their team.
Tay Tung really putting so much power to their services to really struggle or give Kings Montessori a hard time rather in terms of the reception. And so far, so good in this game, but a response after the timeout on the side of the Vikings. Free ball here for the Lady Vikings. Yeses. And no one there to save that dig on the side of Tay Tung.
Tomas was there to get Lies as a spike, pero medyo naguluhan, nag-scramble na ang Bacolod Tay Tung on that sequence.
So no follow-up on that last play. Great pass there by the libero of Tay Tung. And followed up with an attack coming from Dosaila. And that does it here for set 1. 25-18 is our score in favor of Bacolod Tay Tung.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bacolod Tay Tung High School Thunderbolts.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with smart postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with smart postpaid.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
So first set, Bacolod Tay Tung with a lead here of 25-18. Let's take a look at our set highlights. For set number 1, Bacolod Tay Tung with a strong start here, serving that ball really heavily and getting a lot of aces on their side of the court. Everyone also stepping up here. We have Ramos, De Leon, Bartolome, and Francesca Hermosula.
Actually, Kayla, both teams started off the set on the right foot. We have the Lieses sisters on the side of KMS who really set the tone for the attacking department here in our set. Pero parang midway through, nawalan sila ng energy eh. They seemed demoralized when Bacolod Tay Tung started serving aces from their court, and that was a lapse now in their defense, which they weren't able to fix, which is why the Thunderbolts here were able to get this set 25-18. Now, if you see the attacks here, lumamang nga ang Bacolod Tay Tung by 5, but just take a look at their aces, 5-0, which is going to be a problem that KMS will have to address if they want to turn this game around and possibly tie this game 1 set apiece.
Definitely Bacolod Tay Tung finishing stronger in this set despite a good start coming from both squads.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to start set number 2.
So set 2 in just a short bit. Let's see if the Thunderbolts can continue their level of play here or if Kings Montessori will be able to respond after that first set loss. Actually, Caitlin, only teams from Pool C and D advanced here, and none coming from Pool Pool A and B.
If we take a look back at the journey of these two teams, actually, Kayla, in their quarterfinals matchup, both teams dominated over the schools that they were against. So I don't think we should count out KMS for now. And we see here Humawan's team will definitely try to bounce back in this second set. Given that, kita naman yung leadership talaga ng setter team captain nila, maximizing all her attackers and activating the Lieses twins.
So set 2, this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. So this time, service coming from the side of Kings. And a point here para kay Almendralejo.
Seems like Bacolod Tay Tung is continuing their momentum that they have from the first set. Amazing transition there on the side of Bacolod and great execution from Almendralejo.
Great serve still from Bulak, their setter.
That's another ace that we're seeing from Bacolod Tay Tung and targeted at KMS's libero, Gem Mesa.
Textbook volleyball here for Tay Tung, starting with their serve and really doing well
Point goes to Bacolod Tay Tung High School.
with 5 service aces alone in that first set. And as we begin this second set, getting another one.
Reserving none.
So service or rotation error rather for Kings, free point for Bacolod Tay Tung, and back-to-back
Double aces.
service aces here for Jan Rose Bulak.
Ang lakas talaga ng mga services ng Bacolod Tay Tung because that's their second and who just started the set. So it's definitely a defense issue now for KMS that will have to address.
And almost an ace, but someone crossed over that
That's a
center
center line
line.
violation. The side of Kings Montessori.
So another
to the Thunderbolts.
error here on the side of Kings.
Bacolod Tay Tung with a 5-0 run. Impressive way to start the second set.
This time targeting the libero, so free ball here for Tay Tung. Opposite attack, great floor defense there by Kings. Back row attack. Again, great floor defense being showed. And great angle this
That's a
time
point for the Thunderbolts.
coming from Jathia Marie Ramos.
It's great to see Ramos putting some points up for her team, coming from the
Serving none.
right wing this time, and great target actually to go for that unmanned portion of the
It's
set.
an ace.
And that's another ace for Bacolod Tay Tung.
It's raining aces
Timeout.
here
Kings Montessori, Lady Vikings.
for
Running score,
Bacolod Tay
7-9.
Tung. This is their third, I believe.
Sasalita kayo, pero yung galaw nyo, iba. Pag sinabi nyo, ayusin nyo, ayusin nyo.
Ano dyan? Sino ba nakatakot dyan? Ang hina ng palo natin. Wala tayo sa timing. Parang di naman nag-game sa ko.
Makita mo, dami pa space, diba? Oo. Dalawa kayo.
Sim!
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
Ai Humawan just expressing her frustrations with how the game is going so far because, I mean, Kayla, have you ever been there? Parang ikaw lang yung gumagawa sa team mo. It's very difficult nga. Lalo na ikaw pa yung setter, tapos ikaw pa yung team captain.
Definitely, and they're struggling with their reception here. And so a lot of balls aren't really going to team captain Humawan as she would like to. But still, Bacolod Tay Tung, very dominant start. An 8 2-0 run.
And that's what's happening kung wala na sa movement yung team mo. You're allowing the opposing team to execute very impressive combination plays such as this.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Welcome back to the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. During the huddle before the set, the Lady Vikings had a lot of words of encouragement from one of their ates from the sidelines, from UE Collegiate UAAP player Darren Nieva. She mentioned how the girls are not performing the way they do during practice, kaya naman ay dapat daw nilang ilabas ito. She also mentioned how they should lift each other's spirits and show their positivity inside the court. In the girls' words, nagawa na natin ito and let's see if they can steal a set once again against the Blue Shirts. Kayla and Caitlin?
Thank you for that, Mikey. So great words there of encouragement. Able to have a good game as we saw in that first set, in the early part of that first set. But right now, still struggling. But let's see if their reinforcements here can shift the momentum back on their side. We have Palma. Palma coming in to serve here for Kings Montessori School.
At this point, Kayla, someone from KMS will definitely have to step up, and they cannot solely rely on their team captain setter ay Humawan.
Attack error there from Jothea Ramos.
If the Lady Vikings want to turn this game around, they have to use errors such as those to their advantage to start a scoring run, regain momentum. Pero syempre, point by point pa rin yan. Slowly but surely, they can catch up.
Good attack here. Great coverage on the side of Kings. Off-speed attack is good for newly sub Gindap.
Great decision there by Priska Gindap to go for the softer touch, just deceiving the libero of Bacolod Tay Tung, Rhea Tomas.
And changing the speed of their attacks as nababasa na rin ng Bacolod Tay Tung. Ang mga powerful plays coming from the side of Kings. Great chase there by Tay Tung. Humawan sets up the middle. And Yeses tries to put that one away. But good floor defense. And Almendralejo ends that rally.
Neverio was there to get that ball, but unfortunately was still quite unstable with her dig rather. And same thing, Kayla, Bacolod Tay Tung is dictating the momentum of this game. And the Lady Vikings are having a hard time catching up and matching their energy.
Attack error here by Priska Gindap.
Serving 3.
Rose Almendralejo with a jump serve. Great serve. Yeses. And point here para sa Lady Vikings as there was a net touch on the side of the Thunderbolts.
So far, a strong performance that we're seeing from Bacolod Tay Tung. They're operating so well. Great receives and great sets to their attackers. And great reads as well, especially on that last play.
An attack goes out, so point here for Bacolod Tay Tung. They have an 8-point lead in this second set after winning that first set 25-18. Again, whoever wins this match books that first seat to the finals. Back row attack here by Kyle Yeses. De Leon from the middle. And De Leon just continuing to be unstoppable in that middle position.
Substitution for the Thunderbolts.
It's quite clear that IU Humawan is having difficulty choosing which spikers to go to because Neverio has been constantly blocked. The pipe attack is not efficient.
Montessori Lady Vikings.
Timeout once again from Kings Montessori. Let's listen in.
Oy, makinig muna kayo. Kaya ganyan ang score natin. Wala tayong problema.
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today. Well, Caitlin, what do you think Kings needs to do in order to get back in the game here?
Well, it's easy to say that their defense needs a lot of work and their reception needs a lot of work. But I think at this point, it's a matter of what kind of mindset all these players have right now. Because if at this point, feeling nila hindi nila kaya or masyadong mahirap, masyadong mabilis yung momentum or energy ng Bacolod Tay Tung, then they're not gonna work. They're not going to click with their setter, Humawan, who has been trying to bring her team up.
Number 3 out, number 4, Ash Lesese.
So Ash Lieses now back in the ball game. As she sub back Neverio. Serve goes out for Bartolome. Actually, Bacolod Tay Tung and Coach Ian Macariola with a very good volleyball program. They have former players in the pro ranks already, and in the collegiate ranks, we have Casey Cortez, the starting setter of Ateneo. We also have Joanne Monares for UP, Rayan Almendralejo for Enderon, and she's actually the sister of Rose Almendralejo. We also have Joanne Doguna, the veteran, coming from LPU.
So yes, Kayla, like what you were mentioning, Bacolod Tay Tung are rather the favorites here in our game today. As you can see, grabe yung spike ni Hermosura on that point. Just too much for the defenders of KMS. And that's really a testament to how impressive Tay Tung's volleyball program has been, producing all these great players that we're now watching in the collegiate scene.
Actually, Jan Bulak, who's playing very impressive volleyball in today's match, and of course, even as we started the tournament, is a new setter for Bacolod Tay Tung, and so far, really leading her team in terms of her playmaking abilities.
Yeah, she's been performing so well, giving her attackers great sets and activating those kinds of spikers such as Hermosura, who has been on fire in today's game.
Francesca Hermosura, fearless. Despite that double block, score is 16-6 in favor of Tay Tung.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
So back from that second technical timeout, Bacolod Tay Tung with a 10-point lead so far in the second set. All things going right on their side of the court.
Although we've been seeing some minor errors on the side of Bacolod Tay Tung, they are still able to keep that lead with them, protecting that lead, which is now at 10, impressively, all thanks to their setter and her spikers such as Hermosura.
Long rally here. Yeses. Although someone touched the net by Bacolod Tay Tung, so point here for the Lady Vikings.
You could say that Bacolod has some leeway to make errors such as those, but I guess they're more important on the side of the Lady Vikings now, that when they have that side out, they should make the most out of it and not commit any errors of their own.
Yeses with that serve, De Leon with a power tip once again for Tay Tung.
Great setup by Bulak there to De Leon. Easy tip there. Jump with enough height to just bring that ball down in front of the Lady Viking defender.
Off-speed attack. And a 1-2 play here for Bulak.
Bulak with a 1-2 play of her own, which was not read by the Lady Vikings defenders.
So new sub here for Tay Tung. We have Brianna Nicola Ang. Yeses sets it up to her sister. Back row attack here by Gindap. Yeses tries again. Great defense there. Free ball for the Lady Vikings. 1-2 play is good here for Humawan.
Ai Humawan taking matters into her own hands in that sequence there. Napapansin niya parang hindi na efficient yung si Lieses on the wings there, nababantayan ng defenders. So she decided to go for that quick tip, getting a point for herself.
Ang in the middle, similar to that attack coming from De Leon. Finding those empty spots on the floor defense on the side of Kings. And right behind those blockers, that ball just dropping on the ground.
It's great to see Bacolod Tay Tung just reminding us that volleyball isn't all about power. They do have the powerful spikers, but they also have those clever and sneaky touches to get some points for themselves.
But great response there coming from Gindap, seeing that double block right in front of her and opting to just check it off their hands.
Now a floor to serve, Justine Messena.
Bulak chooses Ramos, and Ramos continuing to be the top scorer here for the side of Bacolod Tay Tung.
Ramos really loves to go for that down the line hit. I mean, it's very beneficial in terms of trying to deceive the net defense of the opposing team. But by now, you should expect the Lady Vikings to have already adjusted to that down the line hit by Ramos.
Gindap with a soft hit there. Ramos or Hermosura rather commits an attack error.
That's a rare error that we're seeing here from Francesca.
Attack by Ang is good. And coming from Bulak in the middle.
Great way to activate your middle blockers, giving that one to Ang. For KMS, on the other hand, Lieses was still quite unstable with her defense there, but still she decided to try and touch it, pero masyado nang mabilis yung bola ni Ang.
Free ball here for Bacolod Tay Tung. Umawan to the middle. And single block there for Donna De Leon.
What a block there by De Leon. Great timing and great read as well that Humawan was also going to respond with a quick attack. So De Leon decided to shut out that attempt for a point.
Ana Hermosura checks in here for Tay Tung. Serve goes too long for Ang. And an 11-point lead here for Bacolod.
Opportunity for the Lady Vikings to side out. And it's going to be an uphill battle from here on out for the Lady Vikings.
But a response coming from Escote. Care of that block there in the middle.
Escote maybe telling Tay Tung that pag kayo naka one block, ako din. one man kill block as well. Reading that pipe attack coming from the back row.
So replicating that block of Tay Tung earlier, that was Escote. A much needed block there for Kings Montessori. Hermosura finding that cross court.
If you can notice, Kayla, sobrang iba ng energies from both sides of the court. Kasi sa Lady Vikings, halata na parang naghahabol na lang sila ng puntos. But here you have Bacolod Tay Tung who's still operating so well, giving their great set to Hermosura for her to just hammer it down for a cross-court kill.
Hermosura again. Humawan to Lieses. And Ash Lieses gets a point off the block, saying that they're still in the game.
Much needed point there from Ash Lieses off the block hit. And that's what we want to see on the side of the Lady Vikings, na mabuhay ulit tong dalawang magkapatid na si Ash and Kai Lieses.
Humawan to Ash Lieses again. Back row attack coming from Tay Tung. Back row attack as well coming from Lieses. So Kings thinking that that ball was not savable and letting that one go. As we see here, a pancake save that was good, but no follow-ups on their side. That puts Bacolod Tay Tung at set point here. Power drop there by Kings. And number 21, Justine Desena, expecting that 1-2 play and taking matters into her own hands there.
Ash Lieses to serve.
Ash Lieses on deck to serve. Good reception there by Tay Tung. And Dosaila ending this second set 25-14, care of Bacolod Tay Tung. Take a look at this last play, care of Dosaila.
She had one blocker in front of her, but ultimately Bacolod Tay Tung have these very powerful spikers. Too much for the net defense of KMS, and they finish the second set even better than they did in the first 25-14.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like needing the fam.
Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
Our TNT budget tropa of the game magload na sa inyong suking tindahan. We have our Bacolod Tay Tung Thunderbolts clearly happy here as they lead 2-0 in the second set. Let's take a look at our set 2 highlights. A dominant set here for the Thunderbolts, reigning service aces once again on their side of the court. And that set, great effort coming from Ramos, De Leon, and Hermosura. A very dominant set, as I mentioned, and they were really leading all throughout. On the side of Kings, really struggling in terms of that reception, and you can really just see their aura on the court for that second set, most especially.
Like what you said, Kayla, Bacolod Tay Tung, great energy on the court. They continued their momentum from their first set, not letting KMS gain any kind of momentum for themselves. Great reception, great setup, just great decisiveness from Bulak to activate all her spikers. So kitang-kita mo talaga ang ganda ng pinapakita ng attack line ng Bacolod Tay Tung. 17 as compared to KMS's 4. And yun ulit yung aces ng Bacolod Tay Tung that really placed a hole on the defense of the Lady Vikings.
And the Kings being out-attacked there, 17-4. Set 3 now underway. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. So one more set needed here for Tay Tung. Great hustle to get that ball across. Kyle Yeses. She'll try again. And this time, successful.
Kyle Yeses was shut out in that first attempt, but Humawan giving her another chance to get that kill.
That smart power play of the set was presented by Smart. Live more today. Bulak chooses Almendralejo, although mistiming her approach there.
Seems like Almendralejo was not ready for that set. Very rare error on the side of Almendralejo and Bulak. But let's see how they'll be able to redeem that point.
So 2-0 here, this time in favor of Kings. Bulak to the middle. Great hustle on the side of Kings. Getting that ball across. Yindap from the opposite. Ramos, this time with a drop. Ball still alive here. Good rally so far. Bulak chooses Hermosura. Sorry, that was Rose Almendralejo. Although committing an attack error there.
That was quite a long rally that we saw from both teams. But Kayla, it's good to see that the Lady Vikings are moving significantly better than they were in the last set. We have coverage here and we have defense, especially against Ramos's down the line hits.
So good start here for Kings, who are leading 3-0 in the third set. Double contact violation called on Jan Bulak.
Bacolod Tay Tung High School. Point goes to Kings Montessori.
Like what I was saying, we saw a very impressive dig on that last sequence. Seems like Lady Vikings are getting their bearings up, finding their footing, responding to the very powerful attacks that Bacolod Tay Tung has been showing.
Bulak once again to Ramos. And Tay Tung gets
That's
a point here.
for the Thunderbolts.
Take a look at this replay. Ramos with that attack. But that one checking out the hands of Team Dap.
First point for Bacolod Tay Tung off the hands of the blockers of KMS.
Into this.
An ace here for Almendralejo.
It's an ace again, Kayla, and
Serving ball.
if you're the Lady Vikings, that's something you have to stop after that point. You cannot let Bacolod Tay Tung earn any more aces, and I think Almendralejo did that for them with that error.
Definitely 10 aces already for Tay Tung. 5 in each set. Kyle Yeses on deck to serve here. Bulak chooses Ramos.
Jothea Ramos.
And another point here for Jothea Ramos.
Ramos choosing to defer from her usual down the line hit to offer us a cross court
to serve.
hit.
Humawan to Ash Lieses. And that one not defended by Almendralejo.
Great cross-court hit there by Ashley SS. Bacolod Tay Tung was not ready for that hit there. Great speed on that attack as well.
KMS still with a lead here. A 3-point lead in the third set. And that save coming from Bulak goes out. So another point here for Kings Montessori. Care of Ash Lieses.
Ashley SS was unfazed by that double block in front of her. She knew where she wanted that ball to go, and it's good to see Lieses earning some points once again for the Lady Vikings.
Net touch on the side of the Thunderbolts.
Net touch. Another error here on the side of Bacolod Tay Tung. So a free point given to Kings Montessori.
Lady Vikings.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with smart postpaid, powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with smart postpaid.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
You are still tuning in the Shakey's Girls Volleyball Invitational League. A dream come true, that is how sisters Francesca and Isabel Hermosura sees this opportunity, as this is their one and only playing year together. Na ikwento pa nga ni Francesca how they both share the same struggles, which she knows is a part of their growing up process, making them stronger together. And now Francesca, being an ate, not just to her sister but also to her teammates, she has one goal, which is to bring the kids to places like this with big and grand exposures na natutunan niya rin nga daw naman sa kanyang former seniors. And we can see how well-rounded of a team the Thunderbolts are, and let's see if their dream of getting in the finals can finally come true in this set. Your thoughts, Kayla and Caitlin?
Kayla, nakakatuwa that we have multiple sets of sisters in our games today. So like what Mikey was saying, we have the Hermosura sisters, and in KMS we have the Lieses twins and the Ildefonso twins. And well, personally for me, I feel like it offers a different kind of dynamic. Syempre, kung kapatid mo yun kalaro mo, you have a connection that goes way back than your own teammates. So it's good to see that kind of chemistry that we're seeing here on this team, and we're definitely seeing that from the Hermosura sisters and of course the Lieses twins, who have been performing so well in this set so far, earning points for the Lady Vikings again.
Definitely, and these sisters,
That's a point for the Lady
both
Vikings.
the top scorers per team. As you mentioned, the Lieses sisters, Ash and Kai. And for Tai Tung, we have Francesca Hermosura and Ana Hermosura. The KMS with a different aura as they started this third set. They have the lead now, 9-4. But a bomb launched there by Hermosura. Ball still alive here. She will try again. Although miss hitting that one too much angle and sailing out.
Great to see the KMS with having a completely different kind of energy here in set number 3. Even their bench has been more hyper and active, cheering on their teammates because that was a very great sequence in the last. Sobrang reactive ng defense ng KMS all of a sudden. Definitely a turnaround from what they were showing us in the previous set.
So good rally so far here. Ramos will set up Hermosura. Bulak chooses De Leon, ball too high, but that one's still alive. And good read here
Attack goes out.
by Tai Tung. That attack too strong for Ash Lieses.
That was an impressive rally that we saw from both teams. Sayang lang, masyadong malakas yung final hit ni Ash Lieses on that point. But let's see if that does anything to their momentum. Hopefully they can protect it.
Bulak to Almendra Lejo. Powerful tip. And that ball unable to cross over the net. So lead down to 4 here for Tai Tung.
Almendra Lejo has been showing us her athleticism so far in this game because that was a very impressive tip. Great speed on that and great placement as well.
Bulak to Almendra Lejo with a powerful hit and properly timing that one.
2 straight points for Rose Almendra Lejo. First it was that power tip and on that sequence it was great height and great speed for a kill.
Powerful serves being launched here by the older sister Francesca Hermosura. Bulak to Almendra Lejo with another powerful attack. Just bombs being launched on the side of the Thunderbolts here. That smart power play of the set was presented by Smart. Live more today.
Kayla, I don't know about you, but it seems like we're already watching a collegiate game with how impressive Bacolod Tay Tung has been playing so far. They are definitely gaining momentum. Only 1 point down.
Kings Montessori Lady Vikings.
And that powerful attack that we just saw earlier followed up
of the Lady Vikings.
by an impressive service ace.
Then, trabaho mo. Gawin mo. Lamang pa tayo! Lamang pa tayo! Lamang pa tayo! Lamang pa tayo!
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today.
KMS calling for the timeout kasi yun na nga, nakahabol na ang Bacolod Tay Tung. They had the lead early in this set, but Bacolod Tay Tung, especially after Almendra Lejo's 3 straight points, have been gaining significant energy on their court. And if you're the Lady Vikings, this is not the time to start being pressured again and to lose your footing.
Bulak opts to bring that ball over the net.
Attack error.
And an attack error here by Ash Lieses. Take a look at this last sequence.
Parang nagmamadali na see team captain setter Humawan probably feeling that pressure given that now Bacolod Tay Tung is tied at 10.
Although that attack sails out for Ash Lieses, Humawan trying to redeem that connection there between her and Ash. Good attempt, but that one sails out. No touch there. Drop ball here. Back row attack for Kai. De Leon from the middle. Good dig there. And a single block once again coming from Donna De Leon. This is something we saw earlier in that first or second set. This time replicating it on Ash Lieses.
One-man block on the side of Bacolod Tay Tung, cementing a 2-point lead for themselves. And I think what definitely helps their case is that Hermosura is on deck with her powerful serves. Hindi pa siya nagkaka-error. Pero mukhang nabati ko. But still a great run for her on deck. She's definitely a powerful jump server, and that's something rare to see on the high school level.
Dosaila now in the ball game here for Coach Ian Macariola.
Ash Lieses to serve.
Bulak to De Leon. Good coverage there on the side of Bacolod. Single block, but saved there by Ramos. Free ball para sa Lady Vikings. And a strong attack there coming from Kyle Lieses this time.
It's great to see the Lady Vikings still have some tricks up their sleeve, a combination play on that sequence there kasi the defense of Bacolod Tay Tung has been holding up, so it's good for the Lady Vikings to bring out plays such as those to ultimately deceive and destabilize the very strong defense Bacolod Tay Tung has been displaying so far.
And an ace here for Ash Lieses.
Ash Lieses is another very powerful jump server, and here we have her scoring points on deck as well.
Better pick up here by Bacolod. And the ever reliable Almendra Lejo still continuing to fire bombs for Tay Tung.
I think what makes Almendra Lejo such a lethal weapon for Bacolod Tay Tung is that not only is she tall, but she can jump very high as well. So she has that great vantage point.
So Tay Tung now with a lead, but only by 1 point here. Actually, the Lieses twins are bound for Benilde. And we also see a good program coming from the side of Kings Montessori with their former players, Trixie Gohol, the setter of Mapua, and as well as Lucille Almonte and Louis Romero of Adamson coming from this Kings Montessori squad. Kyle Lieses with a drop, pancake save, but Bulak unable to get to that second ball.
Good choice there for Lieses to change the speed of things a bit with that softer contact, with that drop hit.
Off the block
Hit coming from Bartolome. So Everyone really contributing here for Tay Tung. Second technical timeout.
16-14.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with smart postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with smart postpaid.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more with Smart Power All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
So back from that second technical timeout. Score is 16-14 as we see here. Ate Dara Nieva, former player of Kings Montessori School, who is now playing for the UE Lady Warriors, in attendance as she watches her former school go up against Bacolod Tay Tung. And another service ace here coming from Bulak, the playmaker of the Thunderbolts. Helping out to rack up points on that service deck. Kyle Yeses defended well there by the libero of Tay Tung. And Almendra Lejo, so far, still unstoppable.
Kayla, at the start of this set, KMS was regaining valuable momentum, but Almendra Lejo has been the spark plug for Bacolod Tay Tung, allowing them to catch up and ultimately take the lead in the third set.
That's a point.
So a point here for Kings Montessori after that attack by Gindap, who is actually really stepping up. Did not start, I believe, in that first set, but ever since she was put in, she has been continuing to deliver points for the Lady Vikings.
Just goes to show that the Lady Vikings have a very deep bench with them. This team holds a lot of potential, a lot of promise.
And helping alongside Kai and Ashley Esses. Free ball here para sa Lady Vikings. Ramos chooses Almendra Lejo. And why not give that ball to Rose Almendra Lejo when she has been very efficient in that front line.
Almendra Lejo just not bothered by that block in front of her. She was able to power through that block. And on the side of the Lady Vikings, they were just not able to close it out to ultimately deny a kill from her.
Service error.
Service error on the side of Tay Tung. So Kyle Yeses, the serve now for Kings.
On deck to serve, Kai Yeses.
And a block here coming from Tay Tung, denying Ashley Yeses in the net.
Tay Tung now in the 20s. Perhaps they're getting quite excited as they may be the first to enter the final scene. But that's another service error on the side of Tay Tung.
Gindap with the serve. Ramos from the opposite. Bulak goes to Hermosura. Powerful hits being exchanged on both ends of the floor. Good save there by Kings. Free ball here for Tay Tung. Combination play, although that one turning into an attack error.
Great intentions for Bacolod Tay Tung to go for a combination play, but I think these frontline attackers have been gassed out after that very long rally, and kudos to both teams for displaying wonderful floor coverage. Both liberos working hard to keep the ball up.
And their libero unable to get to that one. That's Jem Mesa. Another point, care of Jothea Ramos.
But still, Bacolod Tay Tung continues to impress, and this time with their net defense, well-timed double block there.
And a 1-2 play there for team captain GVIL Humawan.
Humawan deciding to go for the 1-2 play after an over-receive by her teammate.
Lucena now back in the ball game for Neverio. Serve drops on that end line for Escote. So Coach Ian
Timeout. The Bacolod Tay Tung High
wants
School
to call a
Thunderbolts.
timeout here.
Winning score 21-20 in favor of the Thunderbolts.
Wala nga lang, hindi ka magaboy. Why na play 1 ka lang at lang tumba ka kuno sa. Hindi yan, hindi mo ka lang mabudre malibot to. Kaya ang ilawik ni Sar, hindi nga midolo, palagyo siya. Luat, ano sa mga malikod ras? Ano ka lang? Paano ka lang, bula mo pagpalutro mo, hindi yan. Kailan lang ko service. Ano ba nang salad service mo? Uli na, permiya mo na permiya, suri ka lang, pero wala na. Di ba ta, Rosa? Hey, isa ka score, celebrate sa likod, okay? Go, bawal lang ta, anak, pala na anak. Go, 1, 2, 3. Hindi taman ka, wag hindi mo kwek ka, hindi yan. Lakad, sige lang ka, palag.
That huddle was powered by Smart. Live more today. Well, Caitlin, so far, Kings doing a great job here in the third set as compared to their first 2 sets. But what changed here for Kings?
Well, they did start off well in the third set, great momentum. Pero midway through, parang naghahabol na lang sila. And I think that's still what they're doing, but they've been doing a great job of that so far because now the lead of Bacolod Tay Tung is down to 1.
And another bomb here launched by Hermosura. Kings talking to the referees here, but that one was called out.
I think the linesmen were actually quite confused if that was in or not, but first referee says that was in, and he does have the better vantage point.
Although service error committed.
That's going to be a lucky error for the Lady Vikings because Hermosura has been a very powerful server so far. So great side out that the Lady Vikings badly needed.
Ash Yes is here to serve. De Leon almost there with a block. That's Humawan and Decena, although that one checking out of their hands. So point here for Donna De Leon.
Donna De Leon to serve.
That serve rolling over the net. Drop ball by Kai Yeses is good here.
So great point there by Kai Lieses, deciding to change things up, seeing that there was a block in front of her, going for that drop ball. And if they score another point, then things will be tied here and we'll possibly see an extended set.
So Tay Tung only leading by 1. Kai Yeses. Ball still alive. Good energy on the side of Kings. Gindap goes for a drop. Almendra Lejo Denied at the net there by Justine Decena.
Justine Decena with an amazing and timely block against Bacolod Tay Tung, a much needed denial on the side of the Lady Vikings, and things are now tied at 23 all, and supporters from KMS's side are loving the energy that the Lady Vikings have been showing so far.
Electric energy here by Kings in the third set. Kyle Yeses, that one singles out. That one puts Bacolod Tay Tung at match point.
Too much adrenaline on the side of Kyle Yeses. They're now in dangerous waters here. No more room for errors from both teams, actually. What a serve.
Good serve there. Kyle Yeses denied at the net, but coverage was there. Bulak chooses Ramos. Kyle Yeses brings that one over. Bulak to Almendra Lejo. And finishing it off with a bang. That does it for Bacolod Tay Tung. Exemplary volleyball shown here by these girls. So much power. So much heart.
What a finish by Rose Almendra Lejo. She has definitely been a key player, and it's only fitting that she brings her team to the finals.
Take a look at this last point here by Rose Almendra Lejo.
Great choice there by Bulak to go to Rose Almendra Lejo. For a second there, they gave the Lady Vikings some hope of extending the set, but they dominated with their floor coverage. Bulak with her decisiveness and playmaking prowess.
And Tay Tung really wanting to win this game and end this game in straight sets. Kings there with giving them a scare, actually, in the tail end of that set, even tying things up. But Almendra Lejo finishing it off there with a powerful attack, and something that she has been doing ever since this match started. So Tay Tung is the first team to book a seat to the finals. Final score 25-18, 25-14, and 25-13, all in favor of Tay Tung.
There's nothing like winning the game.
Congrats sa promotion.
There's nothing like leveling up. There's nothing like the first face-to-face. There's nothing like meeting the fam. For great times, great memories.
There's nothing like Shakey's.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
score is 25 to 18, 25 to 14, 25 to 23, all in favor of Bacolod Tay Tung Thunderbolts. As we now take a look at our MVP of the match. The MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken in Mojo's now.
Well, Kayla, sino pa ba kundi si Rose Almendralejo, the one who gave us the winning point. She has been so consistent in this game, first set and second set. Pero sa third set talaga siya nagpakitang gilas. She served as a spark plug, shutting down KMS's chances of bouncing back. That is why she is our MVP of the match.
And she is now with Mikey Abueg on the sidelines. Let's hear from them.
I am now here with our MVP of the match, Rose Vian Almendralejo, with 14 big points. And if you guys don't know, she actually suffered from menstrual cramps pa kanina. But even with that, you had such an amazing performance. At hindi nyo na nga talaga pinahaba ang larong ito at tinapos nyo na with the third set. With your winning point, ano nga bang tumatakbo sa isip mo?
Yung tumatakbo sa isip ko, yung pinapagawa lang sa akin ni Coach at nagko-contribute lang ako sa team.
And now, you are now the first team who booked the final seat. Ano nga ba ang gagawin ng team nyo to continue to assert dominance in this league?
Communication lang po, tapos susundin lang lahat ang sinasabi ng coaches. Ganun.
And now, shout-outs or greetings.
Shoutout pala sa pamilya ko, Almendralejo and Pama. Hi pala kay Sir Philip, yung principal namin, Sir Ma. And thank you pala kay Coach Ayan. Kung wala ka dito, Coach, hindi ako magaganto. Tapos, hi din kay Sir Boy. Salamat din sa manager namin. And hi pala sa Ishi TV dyan. And salamat din po sa sumusuporta sa Thunderbolts team. Thank you.
At dahil dyan, with your exemplary performance, you have gifts from Shakey's. Congratulations once again, Rose Vian, to you and your team. And you are the first ones to book that final seat. Now back to you guys.
So thank you, Mikey, and congratulations again to Rose Almendralejo and the rest of the Thunderbolts. Let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart Power. All 99 load now. So for set 1, a strong start here for the Thunderbolts. That's care of Hermosura, Francesca, De Leon, Bartolome, Ramos, and everyone really stepping up and contributing here for their squad. Heavy serving, scoring 5 aces just in that first set.
On the side of the KMS Lady Vikings, we saw great energy first half of the first set. Care of Ashley Esses and Kylie Esses, the two sisters who have been really carrying the attacking department for KMS. Pero ultimately, medyo bumaba yung energy nila. They kind of became demoralized. And that's all thanks to the very great momentum that Bacolod Tay Tung was able to gain and to finish the first set.
So 25 to 18 was the score in the first set. Pagdating naman sa second set, reigning service aces still here for the Thunderbolts with another whopping 5 aces alone in this set. Care of Ramos and Bulak, their playmaker. A dominant set overall. They led all throughout. And Kings Montessori just struggling with the reception. And Aura was down as compared to that third set. But props still here to Gindap for really stepping up alongside the Lieses sisters. That's Ash and Kai.
Yes, definitely. Sa second set, masyado nang nahirapan yung team captain set nila si Ai Humawan to get her teammates to answer to her sets that they were giving her.
Pagdating naman sa set 3, a good game here between Kings and Bacolod Tay Tung as Kings had a stronger start, regaining that momentum and even scared Bacolod Tay Tung there, trying to force a fourth set. Care of, again, the Lieses twins, Ash and Kai. And we have to give credit to their team captain, Humawan, Luhil Humawan, for really leading her team and making her spikers look so good. But let's see here on the side of Bacolod Tay Tung, Almendralejo, Bartolome, Ramos, and Hermosura really stepping up here. Everyone contributing once again from all parts of the floor. Mapa frontline man yan o mapa backline, just points firing away on the side of the Thunderbolts.
The Lady Vikings had better reception and had more reactive coverage in the third set, and they were able to catch up in the latter half, but ultimately Almendralejo and her team finished to book that first final seat.
And let's now take a look at our match summary or our numbers here.
We'll see here that Bacolod Tay Tung definitely did dominate in the attacking department with 43 impressive attacks as compared to KMS's 22. And time again, we've been mentioning that service aces have been a weapon that Bacolod Tay Tung has been utilizing. Here, they served up 13 aces as compared to KMS's 2 aces. So you'll definitely see that they did some damage on the defense of KMS that the Lady Vikings were not able to address in time.
And now for our updated bracket, we see here Bacolod Tay Tung again booking that first seat in the finals. And we have National University Nazareth School going up against Adamson Baby Falcons shortly. And whoever wins that match will join Bacolod Tay Tung there in the finals. So up next, it's the Lady Bulldogs going up against the Lady Falcons. Again, this has been Kayla Reyes alongside Caitlin Bernal and Mikey Abueg. We'll be back for some more volleyball.